Oh, this is going to be tough. We're going to need a crack team if we're going to get into this military base.
I've got all the right guys here.
Oh, can't wait to see him. Give me a list. Who do we got?
We're bringing him in.
Who's this guy? Oh, my God.
Boys, come in.
Smell.
I know.
Oh.
Okay, here, take these nose plugs.
Okay, thank you. A little warning, a bit of a heads up would have been nice.
Sorry about that. They kind of came in a little bit quicker than I thought they would.
Oh, the Johnny on the spot. I'll give him that much.
This first guy here,
Yeah, wow.
he's a big fella, hey?
Yeah, he's a big guy.
His name's Litterbox.
Okay.
Hey, guys, I'm Litterbox.
What's your special skill?
Crushed rocks.
Oh, and put them into a litter box? Or how does that factor into your...
No, I just use a litter box.
Okay.
I use a litter box and I crush rocks.
I don't know about this guy doing. Like, are we going to take sand along with us? If he's a very nice litter box. Yes.
He's a killer. He's an ace. Forget about it. He's perfect.
Okay.
Just trust me on this. Just trust me.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's what part of being a team is about. It's about trust, isn't it? Coach Herb Brooks taught me that. Okay. Well, what about that guy? There's that guy next to him. He's pretty small.
What do you think of him?
Well, I think that hey, yeah, what do you think about me? I'm a little freak face. They call me freak face. I'm gonna be jumping around, bouncing off all the walls.
Whoa, freak face!
I'll freak right in your face. I'm gonna lick everything.
Why is he lick? Oh, stop licking me! Oh, actually, that's kind of sweet.
I had surgery on my tongue to make it sandpaper like a cat's.
Aw,
Me and Litterbox are a team.
an awesome team.
If you take Litterbox, I'm coming with him. Just so you know, we're like a freak in the mighty situation.
Okay, great.
That's why they call me Freak Face.
So, freak face, where are you from?
Delaware.
Okay.
My family comes from money. I come from money, but I didn't want to be part of the plantation, so I ran off.
Yeah,
I started freaking.
Okay.
Started freaking and getting facials.
Hey, can you give me one of those facials?
Yeah, real quick. Freak. I'm gonna freak.
Thank you. Okay, I like that guy. I like him better than Litterbox.
I know, it sounds like they're a package deal, though, so...
Yeah, we got to take the two of them.
Take one, take all.
Yeah.
Ooh, what about that mysterious-looking figure?
Oh, she's taking her cloak off.
Yeah.
I'm used tampon.
Oh, I see. What's your special power, use tampon?
I have minty fresh breath.
Oh, will that be distracting to the other people on the team to have somebody with such fresh breath? Like Litterbox is a...
I don't know, Litterbox. Take a sniff. It works good.
Okay, well, if everybody can concentrate with such minty fresh breath, use tampon can come along, and that's fine. Yeah, welcome aboard. Used? Do we call you used or do we call you tampon?
Call me tampon.
Okay, and is there a Mrs. or a Ms.?
It's Mr.
Okay, fair enough. Well, welcome aboard, Mr. Used, Mr. Tampon.
Thank you.
Or was that your father's name?
Thank you. No, I'm Mr. My father was Ms.
Okay. I guess you get in line with Litterbox. You two sound
I'll
like
respect
you'll
the
be,
pronouns. I don't need to know anymore.
Yeah, that's all fine. Oh, hello.
What do you think of this guy? Back straight, chin up, looking tall, looking handsome.
That's right. They call me Busted Broomstick.
Busted Broomstick. This is our guy.
This is my back's rigid like a broomstick that's been busted. I'm ready to bust open to this military base. Just let me at him, coach.
What's your specialty, Busted Broomstick?
I break dance.
Oh, nice. Like, what's her name from the Olympics?
Like Raygun.
Like Raygun.
I learned from Raygun. I'm her...
one of her disciples.
One of her disciples. I come from the group Raygun's disciples. We're pretty good. I think it would be, if we were to go into silhouette, it would be pretty hard for you to tell the difference between me and her.
Okay, stop.
And just moving around, pushing myself, spinning in circles, and pop, lock.
Whoa! Tight.
Well, thank you. So as you can see, I'll distract the guards or whichever military folk and to allow everybody to sneak past.
Essential. An essential part of our crew.
And why is that one so greasy?
I'm Garbage Eater.
Oh, okay. Hi, Garbage Eater.
Where's the garbage around here?
And what do
I'm
you?
starving.
What do you do, young man?
I eat garbage.
You eat garbage. Very good. Any sort of garbage?
The wet garbage.
Okay, the sloppy garbage.
I don't like dry garbage.
So-
if it's just plastic, I don't like it.
Do you like to follow those wet trails that leak out of dumpsters?
Yeah, I
Oh,
lick
the
them off the
corners?
concrete.
Okay. And how is that going to help us?
No idea. Why did you bring me here?
Well, it was an open casting call. We just kind of hung some posters up around, and
I know we were kind of looking for like a Suicide Squad kind of guys, but I don't really see what his purpose is.
yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a suicide squelch.
Can I go now?
Yeah, please.
Do you have any garbage? Do you need me to take out your trash?
You can eat the garbage on your way out the door, but just get out of here.
Where is it?
It's in the.
Give it to me!
It's down in the chute. Get in the chute. Get.
Ah, he's attacking me!
Welcome everybody to High and Low, a podcast about talking picture shows.
We do films that are corny, some that are horny, some that win Academy Award.
Doing all kind of movies from all kinds of genres, serving hot takes like plates of lasagna.
Before we get going, a warning to you, you might hear some talk that's a little blue.
We sometimes cuss and we sometimes curse. We like to do it off the cuff and don't rehearse.
Now, if this sounds like your kind of show,
Tune in.
Drop out, this is High and Low.
Welcome back to the High and Low Movie Show. This is the podcast where we take two thematically connected movies and we compare them, kick them around, and see which one did it better. This is our Escape From pairing here. This is the lower one. Last time we did Escape from New York, and now we're doing Escape from the Bronx.
It's one of 5 boroughs, so it's 1/5 as good.
I'd say that it's the biggest borough, so it's...
I think Brooklyn's the biggest borough.
And not in my heart. It's the biggest borough in my... It looms the largest in my mind.
This borough's on the mainland, so it shouldn't be that hard to escape from.
Yeah, but they got helicopters.
Oh, I didn't think of the helicopters. Stupid me.
There's disinfestors.
Stupid me.
I'm one of your hosts, Vonn Gonziola, joined with me as always.
Luke.
Wow, we're talking Escape from the Bronx. Now, this is a harrowing tale. It's directed by Enzo G. Castallari. Have you seen any of his movies before?
He sounds as American as apple pie.
He's American as trash. The hero of this movie, trash. Enzo G. Castallari. This is in the middle of, or maybe this is the third one in his little cycle of really good quality knockoff movies. He did The Bronx Warriors, which this is a direct sequel to. That's a knockoff of The Warriors. Then he did a little Mad Max turn, and he did The New Barbarians. It has nothing to do...
Heard of that.
Yeah. It's...
No Barbarian Brothers in
No
that?
Barbarian Brothers. That one's...
Whack.
It's got a bunch of cars with these done-up kits on them, and it sounds like somebody's blowing a comb or something like that to give them hover sound effects. Yeah, exactly. A lot of fun. And then he did this one, so he's back. He's back in New York, baby.
Back in play.
Those are the 3 of his movies I've seen. They're great.
You're
They're
a
fun.
real Enzo G. Castallari
I went through
completist.
Yeah, I went through a tear. I think that all 3 of these were on Criterion. And or Tubi, I can't remember what, but I blew through them. They're fucking fun as hell. But this is return to form on our end, because we kind of made our bones doing Italian knockoffs, and I thought it's about time that we get back to where we came from. Mm-hmm. Get back to the place of love. What the fuck is that from Waylon Jennings?
Maybe it's time we get back to
The basics of love.
basics of love.
Gotta get back to the basics of love.
Let's go to High and Low, Texas with Mitchell and Vonnie and the boys.
So yeah, we're talking Escape from the Bronx. This is a pretty well a carbon copy. It's a carbon copy in the funniest ways, the funnest ways of Escape from New York.
Yeah.
Where it's not a direct ripoff, but it is. They chose some pretty good specifics to knock off, and there's still some relic stuff left over from The Warriors knockoff. You'll see that in the makeup of the gangs in this movie. So got a fun little mishmash here. So all right, any other parting shots on this relatively unknown Italian director? Is he very formative for you in your film
Should I
education?
piss on his grave a little more? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, is he dead too?
Oh,
May he...
he must have died by the time this movie came out.
Oh, you would wish. Oh,
What
no.
year is this movie
He's
from?
alive. He's 87.
Aw.
How dare you?
Well, raise your pasta forks, pasta spoons for Enzo.
I'm a pastafarian. Oh, yes.
Boomba Cha Pastafari.
The pussy dead. It's worth mentioning
Chet
that
Hanks?
he directed Inglourious Bastards with Bo Svensson and Fred
The
Williamson.
original, not
yeah,
the Quentin Tarantino film.
exactly. So, like, he's been around. He's loomed large in some of our film, like, Tarantino and other folks. Like, people are aware of him, but I don't think he's quite the household name that he probably deserves to be.
Well, I haven't seen his other films, so
Well, they are
I'll reserve my judgment.
of the same quality. This is his best movie.
Is it?
I like it more than Escape or the Bronx Warriors. They spent all their money renting motorcycles for the crew or for the cast or something because most of it is just like a bunch of motorcycles in a circle revving while like two gang leaders are talking about how they're going to go and fight some other gang. This one has a high explosives budget, and that's pretty good. And the new Barbarians it's got a bit too much going on. This is tight.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's his best movie.
It's his The Terminal.
Yeah, exactly.
Spielberg's
best movie. That's right.
Yeah.
I was going to say Chet Hanks' father is in that movie, right?
I think so.
Okay. Can never remember that guy's name, but Chet.
Yeah.
Big fan of Chet.
Yeah, I don't know what the blood clot is. His dad's name is.
That's on the tip of my tongue, but that's okay. All right. So, Escape from the Bronx. It's opening up. First shot. Sign that says, "Leave the Bronx. Sign up for a new house in enchanting New Mexico." Sounds kind of nice, right?
Fuck that.
Get out of that swampy Bronx. Get your ass over to New Mexico.
It's more of a dry heat there.
Exactly. So, bad John Carpenter movie. Good place to go if you don't like the wet. Like if you're a newt. I think newts actually really like water, don't they?
Yeah, they're amphibians.
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Maybe if you're an iguana.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe if you are Heisenberg, you might
Yeah.
go to New Mexico.
Yeah, if you're the one that knocks.
Bitch. Good. It's time to cook.
Jesse,
Yeah.
Skyler.
All your favorites. You can go
What's
live
his
with
name?
them.
Beaver? No.
No, he changed his name. So he was Walter Jr., but then he changed his name to Flynn halfway through.
I wasn't talking about him.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Flynn. Fuck off. You loser.
Totally. Like Flynn, come on.
You're Walter Jr. to me.
Kids can call you Walt Jew.
What was what was their druggy friend? Jesse's druggy friend?
Oh, yeah. One of them was a beaver, I think.
No, it wasn't. Oh, it was Badger.
Badger. Badger had a good voice.
Yeah, I like that actor.
Okay, so like Escape from New
Oh,
York.
is Badger on our team? Our Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I told him he could skip tryouts. He was a for sure pass.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't need him around.
Oh, yeah.
So like Escape from New York, we're really doled out a lot of exposition, except unlike Escape from New York, they keep giving it to you throughout the movie and explaining the same basic plot again and again and again. But anyways, people on a megaphone are like, "You are ordered to leave the Bronx. The area has been declared uninhabitable and destined for demolition. Leave now, and leave peacefully. You have nothing to fear. The government guarantees to relocate all of you in comfortable, up-to-date, alternative accommodations. Leave the Bronx." And this is just going on all the time in the background. Sounds pretty good, though. I still think up-to-date accommodations, I should be so lucky.
Flush toilets?
I hope so. I hope that it's the toilets where you pull down to flush. Those are fancy flush toilets.
This could have bombs in them.
That's true. Or somebody could tape a handgun to the back of one. You never know. So there's a whole bunch of helmeted goons. They're all in space-age suits. This movie is cheap, and in order to use the same doubles, the same extras again and again and again, they have half of the movie just all in these identical suits where you can't see their face or hands or any sort of defining features.
This movie's cheap, huh?
Yeah,
James Cameron didn't work on this one?
well, maybe he did. Maybe he was like a grip or something on it. He got busted down after he did Escape from New York. Actually, I don't know if a grip is a bust down from a set painting. They're both different trades.
Yeah, I don't know what a grip does.
I think they just hold the director's fat cock. I think a grip is like a construction guy.
How many grips did Enzo G. Castallari need?
5.
Nice.
It's an important job. So yeah, these spacesuit death goons, they're climbing up fire escapes. They're checking under overpasses. They're going all over the place. And everywhere they go, they're just lighting people on fire. They're just going around with flamethrowers and lighting everything in sight on fire.
It's so awesome.
We're like 2 minutes into the movie and like 5 people have been immolated and are just running around screaming. It's the best. I forget what the death count in this movie is. The kill count. It's
probably the biggest of any movie we've watched.
I think so.
I know Nightmare City still like holds a lot of records for us, but I think this might even top it for death count.
Yeah, I think it does. Because Nightmare City had people just randomly killing for no reason, but this is like people go to their way just to go kill 3 people, and it doesn't serve the plot at all. They'll just like go and do that, and then like in the middle of a conversation, and then they'll come back and carry on their conversation. Then they'll like excuse themselves again and go kill a couple more people.
It's like taking a sip of water or going pee to these people.
Yeah.
They just got to kill. It's nonstop killing.
It's so gratuitous. I love it so much. So we got these disinfestors, we'll learn that they're called. These are these roving fire squads. They're going, and as they're like setting people on fire, Castallari here fancies himself like a Sam Peckinpah type, where he'll do these like cut-ups and these kind of like artistic close-ups and like slow motion shots of like action happening, but it just is very cheap, but also very dangerous. I wonder what the death count off screen was in this movie.
Probably higher than the on-screen death count.
Yeah, nobody checked any of those popsicle stick buildings were empty before they blew them all up. We get an exterminator command base, which I love it. Both these movies have pretty okay command bases. This one doesn't have the cool neon green light that Escape from New York has, but it's got a guy behind a flashing computer terminal.
My biggest issue with this movie is how overlit it is. It's broad daylight. There's no shadows in this movie. It is so washed out and gray looking.
Yeah.
Especially just in comparison to Escape from New York, which is like the most beautifully dark movie I can think of.
I'm sure Escape from New York had a higher budget than this movie.
It did.
It did, but like...
It's not a high budget
It's not
movie,
a high budget. This is...
but it had Dean Cundy.
That's such a good point. That it is daylight every bit of the way. And even when they're in the sewers, they're in like these sewers and old subway tunnels. It's like fucking lit up.
It's lit like season 3 of The Office.
Oh.
Fluorescent lights.
Specific.
Yeah.
Better watch out. The Office is the best show ever. I like it fine. I just don't understand how it's so popular. Everybody
US
loves
Office?
the show. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if any of the 900 Office podcast dweebs want to come at us, name a time and place. I'll fucking kill you. I'll light you on fire. I'll ride a motorcycle down while I'm throwing a flamethrower at you.
Better watch out. Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey do a podcast.
Celebrities who recap their own shows. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck them.
Okay, so in Exterminator Command Base, there's lots of whirring discs and futuristic-looking desks. Some guy's giving orders to a helicopter. He's giving the guy guff. You ought to try searching this mess instead of sitting on your dead ass. Hold on, I see something. Oh my god, it's trash. We're introduced...
Trash. The biggest badass in the world.
Fucking love this guy. He is the only character, I think, who is carried over from the Bronx Warriors. He's the main guy in the Bronx Warriors.
He's pretty cool. Mark Gregory is the actor.
He is, yeah.
He's kind of generically handsome, but he's got long hair. He looks really cool.
He could be in a metal band.
Yeah. He looks a little bit like Dave Mustaine from Megadeth back in the early days. Bigger physique.
Kind of muscular. I guess he actually like gained quite a bit of weight in between Bronx Warriors and this. And Enzo was very upset. Very upset that he come to set looking so porky like this. But looks fine to me.
I'd swipe right.
He's a cute boy. So yeah, trash. Everybody knows
not
trash.
the cutest boy in this film, though.
No, who is... Well, we'll get to it, I guess.
Dabron.
Yeah. I don't know if he's cute, but he's definitely got some sort of charisma going on that you can't deny. Animal magnetism. So I just love that like everybody knows trash from here and for the rest of the movie. Like Snake Plissken, people just know who this guy is.
Yeah.
He's just... And I don't know why. Like, He's not even the biggest badass in this movie.
No, and he doesn't really have a lot of character. He lives with his parents.
That's right. Or he
And
does.
his parents have a real good marriage.
He lives with his parents for now. Things are going to change, I think. His parents hired a bunch of disinfestors to make him launch. See, up until now, Trash has had some failure to launch. So his parents hired some people so that he could spread his wings.
You come over here and you kill us with flamethrowers. That'll get Trash out of the house.
We're worried, Trash. We're worried about Trash. He needs to go live on his own. You got to help us out. Help us with our son. Light us on fire so my son can go. So Trash, the helicopter that sees him, starts shooting at him.
Is that his Christian name?
I think so. It's got to. No, his Christian name is Garbage.
Ah, okay.
The helicopter starts shooting at him. Trash takes cover and he pulls out his revolver and he shoots at the helicopter and blows it up. And that's how you know this guy he means business.
And that's how you know what kind of movie we're in.
Exactly.
Where a handgun can be shot at a vehicle from far away and it'll make it explode.
Any vehicle, and also the handguns have unlimited bullets.
Yeah.
If you're worried, if you get bored like me when you watch an action movie and people have to reload and you're just over it, this is the movie for you.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody's reloading nothing. They just have bottomless clips. Everybody. Every last one of them. So the desk
So is
jockey,
this movie set in heaven or something?
that's my version of heaven. The Bronx, but you never run out of bullets.
Maybe it's a good thing this podcast is ending.
It's for the best. So Trash is unloading with his revolver. The thing blows up, and then he gets on his motorcycle. It's a bit of a future motorcycle because he's got like a skull on the front, and it just looks it looks like a motorcycle with a bunch of extra shit taped to it. And that's how you know it's a future motorcycle. The desk jockey calls all the units in the area to converge on Trash. So he's a person of interest. They want him out of there. They also want to eliminate his parents.
We have to get his parents. There's all these guys being like, where are his parents? We're going to get his parents.
We're going to get Trash's parents. Yeah, it's such specific bad guyness.
Let's go light his parents on fire.
You would be fully within your right if you watched this movie first and then you watched The Bronx Warriors, which is its direct, prequel. You would be fully within your rights to think that this dispatch guy, has something against Trash. Trash killed his brother in the last movie, but none of that. There's no connection with it.
Okay.
No, it's just all hyper specific. They hate Trash for no reason because he's trash. Like, haters gonna hate. They don't want to bring this guy down a notch. So the elimination squad goes to Trash's parents' place, and they're gonna eliminate Trash's parents whether Trash is there or not. So they're sneaking down the hallway. They overhear there's a married couple fighting here. They're not throwing me out of my own house, don't you see? We can't give in to those bastards. We were born here. For Christ's sake. That's Trash's parents. Trash's mom wants to go.
She keeps saying his name. Joe, no. Joe, we have to go. They told us we got to get out of here, Joe. Joe, come on. No, Joe. And he's like, son of a bitch, they're here. I'm going to get these bastards. Gonna get these bastards. Joe, no, Joe. Joe, no, Joe.
And he's lit on fire right away. They burst down the door and...
He does clobber one guy in the face because these guys have the masks on, and then he smashes the guy in the face with the bat, and he immediately turns into a dummy.
I forgot that all the masks in this movie, like once you break them open, they're just water balloons filled with like marinara sauce. Like they just explode gooey, fucking
or
shit
it's just
everywhere.
A dumb crash test dummy in the...
Hell yeah.
And then he backs up after he clobbers that one guy who first comes into the apartment. And then he just backs up into a corner himself. And he's got a bat. And he's like, come at me, you bastards. Come at me, you bastards. Joe, no, Joe. Come at me, you bastards. And they've got flamethrowers pointed at him. And I'm like, why doesn't he fucking run at them?
Yeah. Get right in one guy's face, and then they can't use a flamethrower.
Yeah. Stay behind the wall and keep clobbering those motherfuckers. Get close.
But thankfully he didn't, so we were treated to a man on fire.
Yeah, they torched the shit out of him, and... Well, they torched shit out of Joe and Joe's wife.
Yeah, whatever her name is.
Trash's parents.
Trash's parents. And so then later on, we get like a nice little Star Wars moment where Trash goes and he sees his parents' charred corpses. And Mark Gregory is just...
Did you notice another thing in this scene? They have a giant poster of Trash in their apartment.
Yeah, they love their son. They want the best for him.
It looks like a Bon Jovi album cover or something. It's so fucking weird.
Mom, I'm not going to be home for dinner. Who's Bon Jovi's guitar player?
Fuck if I know.
Oh, come on.
That's a question only Vonn would know the answer to.
Well, I'm going to find out because this is worth the ride. No, Mom, I'm not going to be home for dinner. Me and Richie Sambora got to work on the new song.
I did know that. I did. It was just in there.
The song's sweet. I'm like a cowboy, but I don't ride a horse. I ride a motorcycle, Mom.
Oh, it is a steel horse he rides. He rides it up and down stairs.
That's all he does. He just rides his steel horse all the fuck over this place.
It's pretty cool.
So, bye-bye Trash's parents. Meanwhile, Trash, he's riding his hog down some stairs because he can't leave it parked on the street because there's goon squads and terror squads out there. So he goes into one of the Bronx's many underground tunnels, and he's going about, and he walks into this base, and then this guy with an eye patch jumps out with a gun, and he's chastising him for not giving him the password. And then Trash is like, basically tells these guys to fuck off. Some other guys come out, and he beats the shit out of all of them. These guys are just lackeys. Mm-hmm. These guys, they don't like Trash. They're like, I'll twist his balls off and shove him down his throat. Mm-hmm. But too bad.
Get lots of extras just saying dialogue like that constantly. Yeah. It's just a nonstop chorus of dialogue like that in this movie.
Yeah, and that's how they build the world. The world is everybody loves Trash. Most people love Trash. Some people hate Trash.
Everybody loves Trash. Most people love Trash. Okay, some people hate Trash.
But they only hate him because he's winning. And here we get introduced to the underground gangs. So there's a whole bunch of gangs living underground, and just like in the Warriors, they got all sorts of costumes. They got people dressed up like spacemen.
Yeah.
Got people dressed up like baseball players.
They have cowboys. I don't know if they have cowboys.
Probably have cowboys. They got like disco people.
The disco stews.
Trash drops off a shipment of ammo. So what he does to make his living is he goes and he collects ammo and different supplies from up top, and he brings it down to these folks. And this group of gangs, it's run by Doblone. You like Doblone? You're a real asshole, Doblone.
Doblone. He's played by Antonio Sabato.
Yeah, who's that guy?
He's been in lots of movies from the 70s and 80s and stuff. But he also had a son, Antonio Sabato Jr., who you might remember from such films as The Big Hit with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, wow.
But this guy's real fucking handsome.
Yeah, and it's clear why he's the leader of all of these gangs. Only somebody
he's
this
the most handsome.
Yeah, he's handsome and he's charismatic.
He's the cutest boy.
And he brings them all together.
Yeah.
And this guy's...
Doblone.
I fucking love Doblone. He's just got a great joie de vivre. He's just having a great time. He's, I want to be him.
He's cool as hell.
Yeah.
He's got a chick, right?
Yeah, I don't know if she has a name.
Oh, all right. Well, he's got a chick. Chick doesn't need a name.
No. Maybe she's Birdie. I don't know.
That's tight.
Yeah. Doblone and Birdie, they're tight. They're like Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. They're fucking lovers for life. Ride or die. Doesn't matter.
They're like Deadpool and that girl.
Yeah. Everybody loves Deadpool's girl. Super important. You stoked for the new Marvel? Got the new...
That's all I can think about.
The new Avengers coming out. I can't wait. I saw some fucking clickbait article where it's like, here's a list of all of the fight scenes in the new Avengers movie that have been confirmed so far.
Oh, God. Just see the movie if you want to see it. How much do you need leaked to you,
exactly.
fucking weirdos?
Yeah, but that's kind of where we're at. But anyways.
Listeners, if you're excited to see it, let us know.
Here's a hotline for you to call. It'll help you out.
Come talk to me. I'm always listening. Or what does Fraser Crane say?
I think it's just, I'm listening. I'm listening. Call me. I was thinking about the other day is that commercial for the N-word commercial.
N-word commercial.
Yeah, where the guy's like, I forget what it was, but it's like call line for different types of N-words.
Oh, that old skit.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a commercial. Yeah.
Well, the skit is a commercial.
Yeah. Probably not the most politically correct sketch by today's standards.
Oh, no,
or
it's
even
awful.
At the time.
And it was
It is
extra
kinda
brutal
funny,
with
though.
it. It's fucking hilarious. And the unfortunate part about it that there's a making of little featurette thing for it on YouTube, and the guy who made it just stole the whole idea for the whole thing, top to bottom, from this one guy who was in the commercial. He was the guy who was like, "Fuck you and your bone spurs."
Yeah.
In his audition, he just started like rattling off all like the different types of N-words in the commercial, and like Buddy just like took all of those and ran with it. And anyways, he didn't make any money off of it. Nobody did. So just somebody stealing creativity.
I hate that.
It's the worst.
Speaking of, can you believe Paddington said the N-word at the BAFTAs the other day?
I still can't get over it. I think about it every night and day. Let's just say my nights have been quite long and torturous because I haven't been able to fall asleep ever since it happened.
Yeah. Paddington.
In Peru.
Thought we knew him.
Yeah.
Just yelling N-word at people.
It's just a real tragedy. I mean,
I know he can't control it.
he's a bear.
He can't control it.
He's a bear. He can, come on.
I feel bad for all parties here, but he
can't
can
really hold it
apologize
against
in
the bear.
public, I think.
Yeah.
Just in this case. I don't expect him to apologize every time.
Just the once, and I thought it was rude that he was wearing his little hat inside.
Yeah, it's a formal event.
Yeah. You know, there's certain...
If Delroy Lindo is wearing a goddamn suit, you wear a suit.
Yeah, exactly. You can wear a slicker over top, I guess, but you got to at least take the hat off because you don't want your suit to get wet.
Yeah.
So you wear a slicker.
He's covered in marmalade.
He's such a clumsy eater.
It's disgusting.
Fucking pig. I mean, they say he's a bear, but he's a pig to me.
He's a fucking pig to me.
Fucking pig.
Fuck him.
Don't need him and his positive messages. Trash hands to Blown one of the posters from up top about moving to New Mexico. Here, in case you run out of stuff to wipe your ass with. Those bastardos, motherfuckers, they can try. So DeBlone's not super keen on everybody up top, but he doesn't want to fight. He wants to just live underground, and he doesn't want to join in with the revolution up top.
This is your trash? You ran too quick without even trying to make a stand.
He sounds like a Ninja Turtle. He sounds like fucking Raphael or something like that.
Are you trying... Well, then you need to do more of a New York accent. No?
You do it.
Well, I just don't know what he sounds like.
You ran too quick without even trying to make a stand.
We're the one with guts didn't scare so easy.
Except he's not a good enough voice actor to have a New York accent.
What about my old man and my old lady? No?
He sounds like a Ninja Turtle Ray Romano mashup.
Ah, no.
Yeah.
They're never gonna make me move out of the Bronx. You turned too chicken too soon.
He does not sound like Ray Romano.
He sounds like Ray Romano. Trash has a hilarious voice.
We're going to have to cut to the clip. Okay, we'll say he sounds like Ray Romano.
He sounds exactly like Ray Romano. That's why I love this movie so much, because I love Raymond, and Raymond and Trash are like peas in a pod. Up top, Trash is on the prowl. Some guys try to jump him,
Is
but
Raymond trash too?
Raymond?
If he's a pea in a pod with trash.
Raymond's trash.
And it's good in this context.
Do you think he made more money off of the Ice Age movies, or Everybody Loves Raymond?
Oh, Raymond.
Yeah, I guess so. Those movies are popular, but that show is popular and long. I have no frame of reference for how much money actors make off of a successful sitcom like that.
It's a lot.
In residuals.
It's a lot.
Good for him, I guess. I got nothing.
I like him.
Unlike you, I don't have anything against Ray Romano. So I mean, I don't.
Oh, I like him.
I didn't start. I know you're really
I don't think he's funny.
fucking. You can't wait to start the anti-Ray Romano podcast.
It is my next project. Everybody loves Raymond except me. Sound off in the messages if you want that. I'll do it. I'm a whore.
Trash is on the prowl. He gets jumped by some guys, but he smashes them up real good. And then a couple other guys pull some switchblades on him, and Trash, he flips him. And this happens in slow-mo, because you gotta, if there's somebody doing some acrobatics in this movie, you gotta really take your time. And also, there's not much going on in this movie, so you gotta pad it out as much as possible. Love it. Trash, he has his Star Wars moment. He finds his parents all torched. And more people just keep coming out of the hallway to ambush him. And so, like,
People just jump out of every nook and cranny nonstop in this movie. It's like a fucking video game.
yeah, and they all want to kill Trash. That's the only thing they're after. And I get it. I mean,
Just has to constantly be shooting, punching.
if you see somebody like Trash, you probably want to take him down a peg. Because that's what Alpha looks like. That's
Yeah.
what Sigma looks like.
Oh yeah, he's Sigma.
What's higher?
Sigma?
Sigma's the highest, right?
I don't know where this came from, but yeah.
People just decided to pick I don't know why they picked that letter. There's lots of other better letters in the Greek alphabet, but
Doesn't even sound cool.
no.
What do these kids know about cool? Nothing.
They don't
They're
know
not
trash.
like us.
Yeah.
They don't know trush. They don't know
They don't know
trash.
Trash.
They don't know trush. They don't have a podcast where one of the co-hosts quit. What do they have? Nothing. If you ask me, they're betas.
What do they have? The pride and the optimistic glint of youth in their eye? You think I'm jealous of that?
Losers.
Probably got a good back.
Probably aren't divorced.
Just winning the battle of the bulge. Oh, good for them. With their high testosterone.
Nice hairline you got there.
Yeah, quite a full head of hair. I bet you're not plagued with baldness ads on Instagram. I fucking never
You
look
could
this
get
stuff
an
up, but
erection without help.
it just knows how old I am. I never look this stuff up, but I just fucking get like, oh, try this treatment. It's discreet and blah blah. I'm like, I'm riding this fucking meat slop all the way down, man. Whatever happens, happens. Gonna get weird with it, like Frank Reynolds.
Like fucking Frank Reynolds eating trash.
And the Trash Man. So Trash is he's trying to grieve over his charred parents, and people just keep coming out of nowhere. And this scene's brutal because Mark Gregory is being asked to do some acting here, and he's trying, folks. He's trying his best, but it's just not working because it's all overblown, and you don't have a John Carpenter score, and you don't have
Kurt Russell.
You don't have Kurt Russell. If this was DeBlone, if DeBlone found his parents,
Double
and he started acting, baby, forget about it.
It'd be good.
So now we're introduced to our bad guys, the bad people in this movie. It's the GC Corporation. They're having a fancy press conference. President Clark and his crew, they lay out their futuristic plans for New York once it's been totally gentrified. They have like a scale model of like all of New York, and they have like garbage heaped pile, like shitty Bronx section that's like on fire. And it's like, see, this place, the Bronx, this is a shithole. We just need to get all the people out of here, and then we're going to sell high-rise condominiums or whatever they want to do.
I love Italians trying to do set. They just don't entirely get it.
But bless him, man. I'd love to see him try because it's fun. Paul Verhoeven, they are not.
No.
But you know what? I'm
Who
here
is?
for it.
Yeah.
A city in which there are no social blights, areas of poverty, illiteracy, and crime, like the Bronx, have been totally eliminated. And as they're giving this little speech, the whole peanut gallery, because there's a bunch of reporters there, it's a press conference, are like, it's about time, the Bronx. The Bronx is a public disgrace. The crime rate is horrendous. The Bronx is a plague. Like, everybody fucking hates the Bronx for some reason, which is fine, I guess. Jackie Chan hadn't come along to reclaim it.
Yeah, I hadn't had a rumble in there.
yeah,
We didn't
so-
have Big Pun yet.
No?
Dead in the middle of little did we know that we riddle to a middleman who didn't do diddly. Did that with a cold. That was hard.
Very good. Was he from the Bronx?
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't have J-Lo. She's from the Bronx.
Jenny from the Bronx. So she says.
From the Bronx.
Who else from there? KRS-One. BDP's from the Bronx.
You know, there's that one gargoyle, the Bronx. I think he was the dog. Is that a
Weren't they
diss?
all named after different boroughs?
Not all of them, but some of them were. Because, like,
I didn't really watch
the
that
head
show.
one was Goliath, and that's not
Not
a
a
borough.
borough?
I don't think that's a borough. I don't know any rappers from Goliath, and that's how I know most of my New York trivia.
That's how I know anything about American geography, period, is, what city? Oh, I know which rappers are from there. Cleveland? What, Bone Thugs?
How's the Albuquerque rap scene?
I don't know any rappers
Yeah.
from Albuquerque.
Me neither. I just know Jesse from Ultra. I don't know if he had a rap career, but one of his friends probably did from Walt from Breaking Bad. All I know about Albuquerque
Jesse.
is Breaking Bad. That's it. That show put Albuquerque on the map.
That and Bugs Bunny saying he must have took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Up until Breaking Bad, Albuquerque was a joke, a Bugs Bunny joke.
It was a Bugs Bunny joke, yeah.
All apologies to all of our Albuquerque listeners. We don't have any.
We don't have any.
So-
Fuck New Mexico. Straight up New Mexico diss track.
Doesn't Albuquerque have sickle cell or some shit? They're gonna fuck around with us.
Whoa. Don't say that. Cut that out.
You're editing. They know
I'll
how.
leave it in.
In the middle of this press conference, there's this uppity reporter. She's talking about how there's claims that all the people being deported to New Mexico are actually being killed.
These activist liberal journalists.
Yeah, don't worry. She's promptly dragged out and removed from the meeting, so we don't need to hear
Get
from
her
her.
the hell out of here.
What she said? I didn't poop myself.
Get
I don't know
her
what
there.
she's talking about.
Have you heard this shit? Everybody's saying that Trump stinks like shit.
Yeah, and there's
He's
that.
just shitting his pants like a power move. Like he'll do it in front of people. He'll just shit his pants like a fucking toddler.
I haven't heard that, but there was a press
I-
conference where
I
he shit
believe
his
it.
pants, and they ended it immediately.
I think he's doing it all the time.
Probably.
This is a conspiracy theory, I believe.
I don't even know if it's a conspiracy theory, if it's just...
Well, it's a rumor.
Yeah.
I would say it's more like a rumor. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I believe it too.
I think he's just got a fucking shitty pants, and he's walking around with shitty pants.
What? Hey, why doesn't he just get a colostomy bag already?
Why doesn't he just fucking die?
Every day when I wake up and I hear some new fucking news release of him talking or whatever, I'm just shocked that he's still alive. Every day I wake up, first thing in the morning, I play my Trump tapes. I have the derangement syndrome. I gotta listen, see what Trump has to say every morning as soon as I wake up.
Ugh. You got TDS.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up and I throw on my Boston record, crank up More Than a Feeling so loud that it'll fucking shatter all the windows in my house.
It's the only thing that can break TDS is Boston. Mm-hmm. When you see Marianne walk away, it just makes you forget all about that fucking bloated shit bag.
You know, it doesn't stink like shit. Is the two-part harmonies and falsetto vocals of Brad Delp.
Thank Brad Delp I'm alive.
Is Brad Delp alive? No, he died in 2007.
He would have loved the financial crisis.
He really missed out on it.
So we learn the Bronx has been in quarantine for 2 months, and there's some reporters who are a little antsy about what GC Corporation is telling them. They're not believing it. They don't believe that all the people that are being moved out are being fairly compensated. Maybe they're being incinerated. We'll never know. There's this British guy there, because if you want to have some decorum in a newsroom, you need a British folk. What evidence is there for this, sir, that people are being compensated? And he's just dismissed right at hand. They don't kick him out like they do that other kind of activist journalist, but he is hushed and dismissed and silenced. But the plan is they want to demolish the Bronx by Thursday. I don't know what day it is in the movie. They don't really tell us that, but when they give you a day of the week in a movie, that leads you to believe that it's going to happen pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like 3 weeks from now. It's like, yeah, it's going to be demolished on Tuesday. I don't fucking know what day it is now, but Tuesday is probably a week or way or less.
I would say it's less than 7 days. You're usually to the next Thursday.
Yeah. You got to remember, you're always less than 7 days from the next Thursday, no matter where you are in the week.
Fewer than.
Fewer than.
You know, I hate to get serious on this, but it's a little bit like their fucking Gaza redevelopment plans. They just go in and fucking torch men, women, and children, tell them they can go somewhere else, but there's no place for them to go.
Man, it was really hard not to think of current events watching this, where they're just like fucking going in and booting people like Gaza and what's happening in America locally, where people are just going in and they're booting folks out just to get rid of them for whatever.
Whatever moneyed reasons they have.
Yeah. So you know what? Despite my best efforts, it was a bit of a bummer sometimes watching all of these people get torched and flamethrowered.
No, I can always separate the art from the...
Okay.
It's a very goofy movie.
Yeah.
But the satire, more on point than ever. It holds up on that level, as fucking knuckleheaded as this dumb fucking movie is.
Yeah, it's like it has a blindfold on and it's like groping to find a way to be relevant in modern times, and it's somehow managed to do it.
Yeah, it found a titty.
Yeah.
It took a good squeeze on it.
Exactly.
That's the jackpot when you're groping with your blind.
we find everybody's looking for that titty out there.
Gotta find the titty. Gotta grope that thing.
We find out that Floyd Wangler is in charge of deportations, and he's a hired killer. So Floyd Wangler, he is played by Henry Silva, who has been in some other stuff, but he's the main bad guy in this movie. He's Trash's foil.
Oh, yeah, this guy. Oh, he's from Above the Law, Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai, Code of Silence.
Yeah, like
The Manchurian Candidate.
You've seen him around.
He's got a fucking head on him. Jesus Christ.
He's a real life bobblehead, but it works. So we find out that these people, they're the Disinfestation Annihilation Squads. So that's where we're going to refer to them from here on out as Disinfestation Annihilation Squad. Say it.
Disinfestation Annihilation Squad.
Perfect. They're burning more buildings down, and they're dragging people into the vans. And finally, we're introduced to Henry Silva here. This is Floyd Wangler. He's giving them some orders. They say, like, oh, there's people in there. We don't want to burn them, do we? He's like, say that again? Oh, they're not people. Those are rodents in there, and we're going to disinfestate the building. And he starts shouting orders and taking control of it, and he's a real mean guy.
Just straight dehumanizing these people to plow their homes down.
Yeah, yeah. But it's the Bronx. What if it happened in the Bronx?
It's the Bronx. They had it coming.
Meanwhile, Trash is being a very sad boy. He's still thinking about his parents' charred corpses, and he's doing some
Where
acting.
are the Yankees playing in this universe, I wonder? Did they all get killed with flamethrowers?
They've been disinfestated. Don't worry, the Yankees all found a nice... They're playing in New Mexico now. They're the Albuquerque Yankees. You can watch them on that big Channel 7 in the sky.
Don Mattingly got lit on fire.
Maybe if he shaved those sideburns, it wouldn't have come to that. So Mark Gregory, Trash is doing, he's being real sad. Some demolition squads roll up on his block, and they're led by Wangler himself. Wangler's like, he doesn't give a shit if there's anybody inside. He just wants them to proceed, and they blow the building up. And this is some great popsicle stick diorama miniature stuff. Like, you can actually like see when they're blowing these buildings up that there is no backing to them. You can see like kind of like the little fucking popsicle stick.
Yeah, dude, it looks like if we made a movie in my backyard.
Yeah. So like in Escape from New York, when I was talking about how like you see Snake flying over that like duct taped cityscape and it looks all cool and like computery. That makes me want to make a movie. This really makes me want to make a movie because like it's never seemed more obtainable than when I watch something like this. And so all of this this whole apartment block gets blown up. Trash is like, oh, they're blowing me up, and he runs and he dives into the basement somehow.
Oh no!
Oh no! That was the only poster of me that I had.
Deborah!
Trash, why don't you come and hang out in the...
I can't do that.
Is that Brad Garrett?
Yeah, I can.
Trash. Hey, Ray.
No,
That's Sly.
Hey.
No.
Ray. Brad Garrett.
No. Fuck. I had it for a second.
Hey, keep punching. Ray, keep punching. Hey, Ray, why don't you come and join me on the set of Tulsa King? You could be my brother. You could be my older brother, because you're older than me in this universe.
Hey, what if Sylvester Stallone played Robert Burrow?
Hey, what if I could eat trash? Yeah, I could eat some. Why don't you give me some trash? Hey, Trash is shooting down a helicopter with a handgun. Maybe I'll use that in Rambo 3.
Hey, Rocky doesn't eat trash, all right?
Rocky keeps it clean. Rocky uses one of those solar-powered greenhouses.
President Clark is having a little chatty-watty with Wangler here. They're talking about machinations and schemes. They want to do something nefarious at a UN meeting. And Clark doesn't. He's having a little bit of a worry. He's having a moment of doubt about Wangler's methods. You know what they're calling your methods? Genocide. That technical term is disinfestation. You're worse than they are, Mr. Wangler. Allow me to correct you, Mr. Clark. I'm worse than anybody.
Fuck yeah, he is.
I like that he's just such a clear-cut bad guy. I don't really know what he wants. He just wants to be a fucking asshole.
Yeah, nowadays we'd get his backstory about how he was bullied as a kid in the Bronx or something, and we have to make him sympathetic.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez spit in his sandwich at lunchtime, so now he hates the Bronx.
Or maybe she didn't spit in his sandwich, and that's why he hates the Bronx.
She spit in everybody else's sandwich.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Floyd Wangler doesn't forget. Floyd Wangler remembers.
Floyd Wangler, don't forget. Floyd remembers. A Wangler never forgets. A Wangler always pays his debts.
It's time I hit you with the Wangler Dangler Doodle.
Wang dang doodle.
All night long. So these disinfestation crews, they are growing bolder and bolder, and they decide to go into the cellar to get a button. They want to go. They want to go clear a bunch of folks out from under a bridge, and they're going about clearing people out, and they kick somebody with a blanket, and the person with the blanket, it pops out. It's Trash. Secret blanket disguise. He pops him out, pulls out his pistol, and he turns out that everybody else under there is also packing heat. So they're laying a little bit of a trap here, and they get rid of all these disinfestors. I love that. Like, they didn't need to have that, but they just, had decided they wanted 8 more people to die in this movie. So they do that, and there's gunfire, explosions, grenades,
launchers, machine guns.
Yeah, like, it is a fucking... People are armed to the teeth everywhere. So the DAS base, they radio in an update, and they tell everybody that Trash took a squad out. So anytime Trash comes up, it's a first-name basis. I love that. A Wangler wants Trash taken care of because he's making people grow a spine, and he's showing them that they don't need to be afraid of the DAS. So they want to get him.
Can't have that.
Yeah, no, they got to get rid of him. Toot sweet. Trash prepares another ambush of the DAS crew. Everybody's in position, hiding behind the walls and the cars. It's fun. This whole section of the movie is kind of like Braveheart Part 2. Like, I love it when, like, the little guys take it to the Imperial force, and they, like, start laying booby traps and everything. Except Braveheart would have been better if there was grenade launchers, I think.
I heard William Wallace is 10 feet tall and shoots grenades out of his arse.
He is.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Arr. So while all of these Trash is leading a charge against these DAS guys, the van speeds around the corner, and then one of Trash's guys tries to free a hostage, and they find out that this guy's rigged with explosives, and all of the hostages are rigged with explosives, so it's a reverse trap. Meanwhile, Moon Gray, so she's that reporter from earlier. Her and her photographer, aka Dead Meat, are there taking some photos and kind of capturing the scene. And while that's all happening, a wave of DAS descends on Trash's crew, and everybody goes running. They just scramble away. The Moon Gray, she runs off, but her reporter gets it pretty bad, and she hides, and Trash pops out and gets all the guys who are chasing Moon Gray. So chalk another couple up on the body kill. Clark, his lackey, and Wangler, they make Clark his number 2. We'll call him number 2. And Wangler, they all make a plan to get Trash. They don't like Trash. They want him out of here. So we thought that they made a plan to get Trash, but it turns out they need to make another plan to get Trash. A lot of this movie from here on out is plans to get Trash, because Trash is the fucking best. Wangler's just talking like he knows what he's talking about. We've got to catch them by surprise. If they get away, it's going to be very tough. The place is filled with tunnels, passageways, sewers. It's like a jungle. It's really a wonderful place.
Isn't it?
Obviously written by people who have never been to a city in their life, or like, let alone like New York. They're like, I don't know, it's a jungle and there's tunnels everywhere and people will pop out and
gravity is inverse because you're underground.
As soon as you go underground, then you start walking on the ceiling, but the ceiling is actually the ground. It's very complicated. You two are businessmen. I'm sure you don't have time to go over the finer details.
I'm sure I don't have to explain it to Americans like you.
You know how gravities and sewers work. You love your sewers. So,
You love your sewers. Cheeseburgers, sewers.
Just a bunch of a bunch of slimy gutter rats. So now, back underground, we're back at Dablon's base. Thank God. This movie was getting a little dull without Dablon being around. He's interrogating Moon Gray, because he doesn't trust her. They don't trust. They have an inherent distrust of outsiders. Anybody who comes in who doesn't have colorful makeup on or isn't coming in with like a themed group of friends, they put them. They have a very specific grilling technique they use to figure out just what the hell they're all about.
Wait a minute there, Cabron. Where's your clown makeup? What are you, some kind of clown?
You need to wear makeup. 2 semesters of makeup before you can apply to be a gang underground here.
It's like the fucking Juilliard. Moongray's warning them.
Looking for a Juilliard graduate. That's right. Kevin Spacey's here in the sewers.
One last ride with Kevin Spacey. I'll help you do your makeup because I like underage people. Wait, what? I don't know what that has to do with anything. We can cut it all out. It's fine. You thought you could go underground without me.
Well, I'm down here in the sewers.
I got a tap dancing residency down here. The Rat King loves to watch me tap dance.
You see, they're launching bombs at me in Tel Aviv now. I had to escape to the sewers. They made me the king of the rats.
It's more of a formality. It doesn't really have any actual power. I'm a figurehead, but I appreciate the gesture.
So Moongray, she's warning everybody, and she's warning Doubloon that they need to do something before they're all in trouble. She refers to him as the thief of Baghdad. Basically, you can't just hide out in your cave. You can't hide out underground all the livelong day. You got to get out there and do something. One of Doubloon's scouts interrupts their conversation. He came across a disinfestor, and this is troubling because they've never come down here before. This has never happened before.
The resurrector finds out a disinfestor.
You me to the resurrector. Turns out it's just a disinfector.
So Doubloon realizes that Moongray is right.
Doubloon realizes that Moongray is right. Nobody would sit on a John made of dynamite. Dynamite.
Yes.
Everything Doubloon does is so over the top, by the way, just so everybody knows. So the DAS, they're looking for hidden entrances above ground. Doubloon's folks are they're tooling up underground. We got a sweet little sequence. Everybody's loading shotguns and whatever. Moongray comes up with a crazy plan. What if you kidnap the president?
Of the United States?
No, of the GC Corp.
Ha 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 ha. I like it.
Doubloon is super on board with this.
Would he have been on board with the United States one?
Probably. Doubloon just seems like a guy who just...
Doubloon just wants to have a good time.
Yeah.
Trash suggests that, but the problem is, how are you going to get across all of the Bronx above ground when there's disinfestors everywhere? Trash, he knows a guy. He's heard of a guy who's... Some guy named Strike who's able to navigate all the tunnels. He knows all the ways to get around underground. But Doubloon, he's not too sure. He's like,
that crazy Strike guy. The hard thing is to find him in a good mood.
what happens if he's in a bad mood?
Hey, what about if he's in a bad mood, Deborah?
Then you got a problem. A big problem.
That right there is a really great example of how this movie, Escape from New York, would have something pithy to say there, right? It would be like, then you better hope that you're wearing a bulletproof vest, or you better hope that,
Better hope you're wearing SPF 10,000.
Yeah, something like that. But this is like,
Yeah, better hope he's in a bad mood. That's it.
but also, that's the charm of it, right?
He's in a big problem. You got the problem. You got the big problem.
So, Trash and Moongray go to track down Strike. Some gun-toting kid pops down upside down. He tells them to get out of there, and then after like half a second, I don't even know if they say anything to him, he's like, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Okay, I'll go take you to see Strike. He's on their side. He's taking them. They find Strike. He's holding a gun, and he's sitting in a confessional with an American flag for a door. He's just super fucking badass. So, like, you thought, move over, Trash. I'm sorry. Strike is the new...
So many badasses in this. Well, the kid's a badass, too. This the kid with all the booby traps, right?
Yeah, the kid's a hilarious badass.
He doesn't talk? Or no, he does talk.
He talks a little bit, but he mostly lets his actions speak louder
I like
than
a
his
kid
words.
that doesn't talk.
Yeah,
Seen
little boy
and not
should
heard.
be... Exactly. Neither seen nor heard.
They should be setting booby traps. This is what my kid always wants to do, is set booby traps.
Booby traps are fun.
Yeah, I don't know how to... I'm not good at it.
Well, he just needs like some dental floss and like an 800-pound log. then I think those two things go together, and then you get some sort of booby trap.
Yeah, well, I gave him a bunch of razor wire and my table saw.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll see. He'll be back in a couple hours, probably.
Did you take the covers off the outlets, though, so he could use the table saw?
Oh, of course.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now you're in business.
I only put the covers in for you.
You're a good dad and a good friend. Thank you for looking after me like that. So Strike comes on a little strong. He immediately big dicks Trash and starts making out with Moon Gray. Not that there was anything going on between the two of them, but he's just like super, I don't know, a super hyper sexual being. And Moon Gray's into it. And his son and Strike Jr. isn't. He kind of gives like a gross look. So this kid is like a major part of the movie from here on out. This like little underground Tarzan kid. I don't know what his deal.
This little feral,
This little like
child.
Yeah, this Appalachian like this Appalachian orphan. So yeah, Strike agrees, but before he goes, so he has to make fun of Trash a little bit, and Trash doesn't like this. He tries to throw a punch at him, and then Strike fucking. I love when this happens in movies where you pick a fight with the wrong guy, and they just kind of like easily block the blow and put you in some sort of arm bar, like some sort of like you're gonna get a broken arm or a broken leg, and tisk tisk.
It's always good.
It always works. So, but you know that Strike, he's the pro. So they start heading out, and Strike's like, "Careful, there are more ways to die here than in a Bruce Lee film." Topical.
I like a movie that's seen movies.
I do. Even when did Bruce Lee die? I feel like 76 or 75.
Somewhere around there. Late 70s, I think.
Still feels 1973.
Oh, early 70s. Wow.
So yeah, Bruce Lee died in 1973. So even this reference seems a little dated, but hey, I'll take it.
My dad's been dead for 10 years and you guys are still bringing him up.
I can't believe you make fun of me on this podcast just because I sound like a speak and spell running out of batteries.
Poor Brandon Lee.
Oh, we love him though.
Leave me alone.
Okay. We should have brought Brandon Lee on this escapade. As they're leaving.
Oh, I have a feeling we'll see more Brandon Lee soon enough.
Strike Jr. sets a series of booby traps for anybody who's going to be sneaking up along them. And there's this group of cops up top. They made it up top. There's some cops gossiping. And then Strike, Trash, and Moon, they all sneak past them. And then one of them... Well, this guy... I actually made a note. One of them sounds like Ray Romano. Hey.
Hey, what is this, a hen party? Shape up! You're not on vacation, you got a job to do!
Oh, yeah, sorry. They all sound like Ray Romano.
Do you, maybe?
Everybody from New York sounds like Ray Romano.
All the children in Springfield are SOBs.
Every single one. So President Clark, he's coming in on a helicopter. He's for a photo op. And there's actually like a pretty good little shot here of there's the helicopter he gets off of. And then they got two more helicopters behind them. So like at least one day on set, they had 3 helicopters and they got a shot of it. So I'm there for that.
Yeah, we've watched our fair share of canon films and stuff where it's just, I don't know how they have all these helicopters.
They just
seems like they have no money at all until there's just infinite shots of helicopters blowing up huts and stuff.
They put all their money into the helicopter shots and they skimped on every which way.
Awesome.
They really overvalue how much people care about helicopters.
Do they? I really care about helicopters.
I do
They're
too.
fucking awesome.
It looks good and it looks cool and authoritative. If somebody's getting off a helicopter, if there's helicopters around.
Yeah, put some CCR on. Hell, you may as well just be fucking Francis Coppola.
Yeah, Robert Duvall here. Okay, so there's a ceremonial rock hammering to mark the demolition of the Bronx. So this is why he's there. Not the president of the United States, mind you, the president of the GC Corporation.
President of what?
It's really funny that they decided to make the stakes like that's what they decided to make the stakes in this movie.
It's like they stole the joke from Escape from New York and then also made it not the president of the United States.
Yeah. President of what? The GC Corporation.
Oh.
He's not my president.
Yeah, I didn't vote for him.
Moon provides a distraction. Being the stalwart reporter that she is, she starts making a scene, asking her questions. Why don't you admit it? It's all lies. It's all lies. They're just taking the people off to go kill them. Blah, 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 blah. We've heard it all before, Moon. While that's happening, the governor says that she has a gun. And then she gets shot like 50 times. She gets Sonny Corleone out of nowhere.
I don't know why governors don't do this more often. Just say, he's got a gun. And then just smite their enemies.
Yeah. I mean, soon enough. Soon enough.
Yeah, great.
Just you wait, Luke. Just be patient.
I didn't say I wanted it to happen. I'm just saying I don't know why it doesn't happen more often.
Yeah. And what's great here in this particular case is the cops immediately plant a bunch of evidence on her.
Well, I'm sure all cops do that anyway, and I'm sure they carry that stuff around to, cover their tracks so that they're not accountable for anything they do.
Waste not, want not. Mm-hmm. If you pick up a little bit of extra something, just leave it.
You hang on to that for your next murder.
Exactly. So in all of this hubbub, though, Trash gets the drop on President Clark, and he drags him into the tunnels. And Clark immediately runs away. They take like 2 steps underground, and then Trash is like looking around for other bad guys, and Clark just makes a run for it immediately. But then Trash gets embroiled in a shootout, which is great.
Yes.
Sparks, people flying, people dying. Up top, Spike blows up a cop with a grenade.
There's these 2 cops standing by their cruiser, and they're like looking at Trash or something. And they're like, look at how he runs. He's a F slurf.
Out of nowhere, and it's just...
And then they turn into dummies and get blown to fucking Kingdom Come. It's so fucking awesome.
Yeah, Spike throws a grenade or a Molotov cocktail or something at them, and they get blown away. It's just such a weird, funny throwaway line.
Look at how he runs. He's a F word. Kaboom! And they're just flying out of the frame.
Yeah, I love it. And all ADR in this movie, and there's a lot of it, it's so loud in the mix. It all stands out clear as a bell.
Yeah. That one stuck out to me. It was so funny.
Spike and Trash, they catch up with Clark after they kill every single cop around. The floor is littered with cops.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Love it.
Spike plants a little booby trap here, blows a couple more cops up, gets some sweet slow-mo front flips. I love these, the explosion. What are you going to do when you explode? You're going to do a front flip.
How the fuck did they do that when guys are fully spread out, hands above their heads, and they do a full-on flip?
I don't know. They got to have some sort of springboard underneath them or something.
That's insane, man.
Yeah, love it though. And it looks good. They sneak into the underground. Some disinfestation squads, they're after them. So now it's an underground hunt. Wangler up top, he knows how to deal with this scum. He knows that if they follow the kidnappers, they'll trigger some explosives, and the place is probably littered with bombs. So there's a better way to get them out of there. Underground, Clark, he's trying to talk some sense into Trash by saying he's not the only guilty party. Basically it's not just me, it's the vice president, it's the board. I'm not the only bad guy here. There's lots of bad guys. And
he's not wrong about that.
He's not wrong about that. And Trash and Spike are like, okay, but you still are a bad guy. we still don't like you. You jerk. You dirty rat. The DAS goons, they're underground. They're in hot pursuit. Strike, however, has a little trick up his sleeve, and that is to turn an entire gutter river into fire. I don't know what he burns it. He lights it up. There's fire everywhere. More people are lit on fire, running around, screaming. The death count's up to 150 at this point.
Yeah.
And we're not even
I think it's at 270 or something.
It's really high in this movie.
It. I'm not going to use AI to find out.
No, I saw it somewhere, and it's a shocking number. But it's because
on screen.
Yeah, and really it is because they just everybody who comes across Trash and Strike, I guess, just fucking get lit up and obliterated. It's the best. The president tries to escape again while Trash is shooting goons. Trash has had the president for all of 3 minutes, and he's already tried to get away during a shootout 5 times. But it doesn't work. He runs into some death squad folks. He's happy to see them, but then Trash and Strike come around and they kill 8 more people. And including those Death Squad goons. You try that again, you're going to look like a tea strainer.
Tea strainer?
I think like a doily, like the kind that you might see at your grandma's house.
No, that's a doily. That's not tea strainer. You don't strain tea through it.
I guess you don't. A tea strainer?
What the fuck is he talking about, a tea strainer?
Oh, like a sifter?
It's like a really fine mesh.
Yeah.
What is he going to do to make them into tea strainers? What is he,
I think what they want to
idiot?
say is you're going to look like Swiss cheese, but they didn't want to say that. Because the
'Cause that's
Italians
not
don't have a word
American.
for Swiss cheese.
Oh, yeah.
They use the proper name. They probably say like Edimental or whatever the proper name for that Swiss cheese. And that's a joke that would work on like...
Or camembert.
It's not a camembert. It's like Emmental. That's like the name. That's the type of Swiss cheese that has holes in it. Because people over there know that Switzerland has many cheeses. But we only care about one here. The holy kind.
Oh, holy cheese.
So, Wangler keeps sending more and more goons into the sewers to get slaughtered. But Strike Jr. keeps triggering more and more booby traps and bombs. And cops keep dying as they run into them. And
This little Kevin McAllister kid.
this Kevin McAllister kid, his body count is like 30 people by the end of the movie. He's here for a good time, not a long time, and every one of his booby traps is like another 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
Like they're all taking out people with the splash damage and all that stuff. Our boys, because Moon Bay has been riddled with bullets, so it's just boys now. They escape down a rope. Strike shoots the other end so they can't be followed, which is a nice little classic maneuver. But they're followed anyways because it turns out there's a staircase or a ramp or something like that. So nothing they can do is going to keep the disinfestors off of their back for too long. But it's not going to stop them from blowing more people up. So we're in a bit of a recursive pattern here where striking the gang, they move, they blow some people up, then some more bad guys come in, striking his gang back, they move, they blow some people up.
It's like playing GoldenEye N64 with remote mines.
Yeah, totally.
Unlimited remote mines.
Those were my well,
Once the alarm goes off and there's just floods of guys, just dumbasses coming in and just blowing them all to kingdom come.
remote mines are a bit of a luxury. If you have the drop on them, they're great to have. But as soon as you get overwhelmed, then it's pretty easy to panic and accidentally forget to switch weapons and you blow yourself up or something like that. Or, you pull out your DD4 and you take some shots with that and you run out of ammo and then you switch weapons and you accidentally switch to your remote mine and you blow that up, but you meant to go to your AR or whatever.
Well, these are risks you have to undertake when you're undergoing guerrilla warfare against an invasive occupying force.
When you're trying to destabilize a legitimate government, sometimes you have to blow yourself up with a remote mine
Legitimate?
by accident. Yeah, that's what James Bond does, isn't it? Depends who you ask, I guess. Up top, Wangler's on the phone. He's telling the second in command at GC that the president, it's in danger. It's in danger, and he's having this conversation, and it's an intense conversation, and then there's a funny reveal for no reason that all this is taking place in a mirror. You adjust the rear view mirror on a car or something like that, and you realize that everything that you've been seeing has been through a reflection.
Oh, wow.
For some reason, just to show that this...
Special guest director, Luis Buñuel.
Exactly. This guy, Enzo G. Castallari, he's got some of the goods, All this movie is just riddled with a bunch of stuff that actually kind of works or looks cool, but no understanding about how any of it goes together to make it all.
No.
Which I love. So we get a great line from Wangler here. No sugar, you idiot. How many times do I have to tell you? No sugar. It makes me crazy. The VP of GC.
He's talking about his coffee?
He's talking about he's got to be talking about his coffee. The vice president of GC comes. He's acting real shady. He has the secretary take a memo and explaining that they won't be paying the ransom for the president's release. So he's got some plans simmering away there. Underground, they're on zip lines out of nowhere. I get that there's an expansive subway system underneath New York City, but this movie's really taking that idea for a fucking walk. Where it's it's an adventure park and you can looks like the most fun in the world. And finally, it's happened. We were worried about this as soon as we saw what was happening up top and we saw the paradise of Doubloon. Doubloon. His pad is under siege here. They get the president back there, but everybody celebrates, and they're all trying to get a piece of the president. Nobody likes this guy. And Doubloon, he breaks the mayhem up.
Now let's see what the president looks like. Oh shit, he's got 2 arms and 2 legs.
just like us. Everybody cheers. Woo! Meanwhile, all these disinfestors are gearing up outside DeBlone's place. So, these cheers are pretty short-lived, I think. The VP, we find out his name is Hoffman. He shows up and to give Wangler the go-ahead to gas the sewers with a little coaxing from Mr. Wangler. Mr. Clark was already dead anyway, but this gives us an alibi to justify a reprisal. Wangler starts gassing up the sewer. Also, while he delivers this line, he just full-on spikes the camera, which...
Man, Henry Silva's bad in this movie.
he is bad. That's like on him, right? Like the director could have asked for another shot, but like an actor should know not to look at the camera. Mm-hmm. But the fact that this is the best take they have is like pretty fucking hilarious.
I'm sure it was the only take they had. They got just enough film for 83 minutes or however long this.
Oh, it needs to be 85. You got to slow some of the action down a little bit to really stretch it out.
I noticed a bunch of scenes where there's production assistants and like sound guys in the shot.
Oh, yeah. I love that about it.
I kept seeing that like again and again, and I'd be pausing and be like, what the fuck? Who are these two guys? And it's just like two guys wearing regular clothes, like standing next to guys with flamethrowers, lighting someone on fire.
Yeah, we're one of the gangs. We're the PA gang.
Yeah.
You can recognize us with our headsets and clipboards. Mm-hmm. Those are our gang colors.
Pretty sure it's just a couple of dudes holding fire extinguishers.
We're the party pooper gang. We don't like when people have a good time lighting shit on fire. Now, Doublone's pad gets filled with gas. Everybody's out of there. They're running away for their lives. Disinfestors start pouring in from every which way. Trash and the others, they get away by climbing over some rubble. And don't worry, they got to pop a couple disinfestors on their way through the tunnel to get through and from the rubble. So everywhere they go, there's disinfestors popping out, and they're getting got. Don't even worry about it.
We get a big, long gunfight here.
Big one, yeah. Just
watching dozens of guys get blown up, shot.
Yeah, blown sparks, blown ups, a couple squibs, just like, probably not that many squibs. Those cost money, but like lots of just fucking cheap gunfight shit. And
it works. I mean, it's exhausting in like a John Wick or a John Woo movie kind of way, but not as slick as either of those at all.
Yeah. In a John Wick or a John Woo movie, there is such a deep understanding of the genre. Yeah. And knows what those movies know what works. It's a lot more
balletic and has a better grasp of gun fu and geography. And these movies are just really just clumsily cutting from scene to scene of guys getting shot or thrown around or thrown out fire escapes or whatever.
It's not really worth mentioning because I don't want to dunk on it too hard, but the editing in this movie is atrocious. There's like, at some point, there was a solemn scene and there was like a quiet song being played and just like got like cut, like fucking jump cut right in the middle of like the singer singing some lyric and then it like went into something completely different.
They ran out of film on that reel.
Yeah, exactly. This movie is held together by duct tape and bubble gum. It's really a wonder that it was able to get finished. It's charmingly bad.
Yeah.
So during the gunfight, Doblone, he's shooting all sorts of people. His lady gets popped. Clark tries to get Wangler's attention, and Disinfestor spots him and radios his position. Wangler goes to take care of him our way. So bye-bye, Mr. Clark. Trash is piping people. He's got a pipe, like he's literally like found a pipe. He's out of bullets or something like that. And he starts clubbing people with pipes. Their little gooey water balloon faces are exploding every which way behind their masks.
Trash did it in the sewer with the lead pipe.
I'm so glad you gave me the look, as though to say, I have something very important to say right now. Wangler shows up and he kills Clark. Clark calls him a bastard, but Wangler, as he said, he's the worst, or whatever he said before. He's like, I'm the worst person alive. Wangler is in the fight now, and like in a video game, he's like some fucking like big boss who's like hopped down, and he's like so many levels above anybody else on this fighting field. The only person who's close to him is Trash. People are going at him and he's just like tossing them aside, and you better watch out. Like he's got like he's a one-man wrecking crew. He's the final boss.
Yeah.
And so he's on his way. The VP fucking jets. Now that he knows that Clark is dead, he's the new president of the company. He gets in his car, but his car gets blown up immediately, which is great. You know, like, I love them blowing a car up. And now Strike Jr., he's like moved beyond booby traps, and he's got like his little gun. He's got like an assault rifle out, and he's just like popping people from the rafters and whatever. Like,
You love to see it.
I do. I really do. This is like, yeah, Kevin McAllister transformed.
Someone should edit all of his scenes with the Home Alone music, the John Williams score.
That's, yeah, somebody, we could be that person. We're going to have a
I
bit
could
more
actually
free
do
time
that.
before too long. And then finally, Wangler, he gets the drop on Dablone, and he kills him outright. Like, you think that it might be a fucking thing, but it's not. Like, Dablone is out. Dablone, he's gone. He's out of the picture. Lickety split here. And then he hops in a DAS van, and he begins to get out of here. He's fleeing for his life, running over corpses along the way. This is like a nice little touch. Like, lots of close-ups of just like tires going over dummies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Trash is he's the last man standing in the way of Wangler and Freedom, and Trash is shooting at him, but Wangler just keeps going, and he hits Trash a little bit, but then Trash jumps out of the way and he unloads on the van, and as we've seen before, his bullets blow up vehicles. So this van gets blown.
Hey, they set it up.
Yeah, this movie pays off
Paid it
everything.
off.
No plot holes here, thanks. The van gets blown sky high. Love it. Strike and Trash share a moment, and Strike Jr. has to pipe up, "Dad, let's go back down. I don't like it up here up top."
Good American boy.
Yeah. I think it's like the actual kid actor's voice. I don't know if they dubbed him, but like,
It's ADR.
it is. He's the most Italian sounding person in the movie.
Yeah.
Which is always a funny choice. Like when you do an ADR. Strike Jr., he offers Trash to come along, but Trash is like, "Nah, I'm going to stay up top." And he has a silent moment. Our stoic hero, he's saved the Bronx.
God bless him. And God bless America.
Us all. I couldn't have said it better myself, Luke. That is Escape from the Bronx. And that will wrap up our little two-part series on escaping from parts of New York. As is customary, we're going to go around the table here and see which one did it better. Luke, which one of these escape movies do you want to get away from? And which one do you want to stay near?
I'd like to remain in the general vicinity of both movies. But I gotta say, Escape from New York, it's kind of a favorite of mine. It's a good movie. Mm-hmm. Escape from the Bronx, check it out with your friends. Have a fucking beer. Have a drink, have a smoke. Smoke some grass, shoot some smack. Do whatever you gotta do. Watch this movie. It's fun. It's very, very stupid. It's 90% people getting blown up and shot. Very, very stupid. Yeah, that's my sober analysis.
Very good.
Escape from New York.
Very somber, very sober. I guess it's up to me to decide whether this is going to be a tie or not. And I have to echo those thoughts. Escape from New York. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you got to watch it. It's a classic. It's fucking great. It gets better every time I see it. It's tight. It looks great. It's got a whole bunch of people there, a whole bunch of great talent working behind it, the scenes to make a beautiful, beautiful movie. Escape from the Bronx is fun as hell. If you haven't seen it, you should check that out. Have like a little movie marathon with some buddies. Escape from the Bronx, Bronx Warriors, The New Barbarians. Those movies are all fun as hell. Lots of explosions. This one has the most explosions, but very good. Enzo G. Castallari, he's based on what I've seen from him, he should be in the conversation when you're talking about Italian knockoff directors. He's the fucking guy, man. He does good work.
Right up there with your Bruno Mattei.
Exactly. Maybe not as prolific as a Bruno Mattei, but he definitely, does good, solid work. But it's got to be Escape from New York. It's a classic for a reason. Sometimes I like to go for the subversive pick or the you should watch this movie just because, but not in this case.
We didn't even mention Escape from LA at any point.
No, and you know what? That movie is fucking fun as hell, and I think it has a pretty bad rap.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's too much of a repeat of the first movie, I think.
It's not good, but it's fun. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't look as good as the
No, it looks like shit. So much of it looks like shit. If you're watching Escape from LA before you watch Escape from New York, I want to hear from you.
I could see people.
Fucking West Coasters. Yeah, we don't need to escape from New York. We need to escape from LA, a landlocked city. Like, I forget how they square that circle.
Oh no, in that one, California had separated due to the Great Earthquake.
Okay. It's been a minute.
We turned that into a prison too.
You know where you can't escape from? New Mexico. Well, thank you for listening to the High and Low Movie Show. If this has been something you like, why don't you rate, review, and subscribe? And we're going to end things a little bit differently this go-around. As we mentioned earlier, Mitchell has departed the podcast, and Luke and I kind of need to talk and figure things out and figure out what our next steps are. So there's going to be a bit of a break from the podcast, and we'll be back on this feed at least to tell you where you can find us elsewhere.
If you've got any ideas, send them to us.
That's right. Yeah, we are all ears until such a time as
I think what's going to come next is going to be fucking bigger. It's going to be better. And
it's going to be longer. It's going to be uncut.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Throw a dick joke in there. I'm trying to be serious with our audience here. Talk to them on a human level.
Those scum.
Those SOBs.
Every high and low listener is a little SOB.
Vaughn, the mic is still on.
Sorry, you're having a moment. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better.
Stay tuned to this feed. We're going to do some real shit.
Just you wait. Just you try and stop us. Until next time, thank you for listening. I'm Vaughn.
I'm Luke.
Smell you later.
We love you.
Ready for war, Joe? How you wanna blow they spot? I know these dirty cops that'll get us in if we murder some wop. Hop in your Hummer, the punish is ready. Meet me and Beatles with noodles, we do this do while he's slurping spaghetti. Everybody kiss the fucking floor, Joe, we crack, fuck them all. If they move, noodle, shoot that fucking whore. Dead in the middle of little did we know that we riddled to middleman who didn't do diddly. It'll be a cold day and how the day I take it now. Make no mistake, for real, I wouldn't hesitate to kill. I'm still a fat one that you love to hate. Got you at your mother's waist, smack you then I whack you with my stuff,